So another day, another dollar. I am gaffing today, and here is some of the equipment I have to bring along with me. Luckily, the production is providing a lot of what we need today, including rentals and the DPs bringing lights. So we got my B-boards. I'm only bringing 2 today. My personal backpack full of my kit. So I bought a roll of quarters CTB, and here's a little sheet of half I have. I also bought some diffusion. So I bought 216 and opal, and then gaff tape, and there's my little aperture light. I thought it'd be fun, since I mentioned it earlier, to show you what is actually part of my personal kit. So it all starts with my tool belt. Let's break it down. So first things first, I have a tape measure for 25 feet. So I have my knife, my screwdriver, it's my sniffer. That's to detect if there's electricity, the outlet, and through wires. Very helpful if you have to troubleshoot. I have a Sharpie pen. I have a stubby. I have a Leatherman. Good for if you have to fix things, or if I need a different kind of knife. Wear that on my belt. I have a splitter, and I have a circuit detector. Cannot. Tape, gaff tape, paper tape, electrical tape, things like that. I also wear it on my belt. Gloves, and I also wear these on my belt. A grounded cord into a 2-pronger, very helpful. I have a handful of those in my backpack. And I also have my hex keys, which also have my name on them.
Stuff?
I think so.
You got what you need to make this thing a hit.
We have plenty.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Alright, so new project this week. I'm a gaffer again on a 3-day short film, and this film takes place entirely in a barbershop. It's a horror film, so we get to do some interesting lighting. So this is our first setup of the day. So the setup here is I have a 600D outside the window pushing onto the subject in the barber chair. Then I have a cookie on a C-stand inside, and then we haze the environment to make it soft, and that's our initial setup. So a lot of my lighting on this shoot is very stylized. It's a lot like a comic book. So every room has a big moonlight key that we're hazing pretty heavily to get those big moonbeams and then make the room a little spooky, scary. So I'd say this project kind of lives within like the comic book realm of stylization, where the moonlight is blue instead of like a 5600 Kelvin daylight temperature. So you'll notice that in a lot of these shots, the background with the moonlight key is very blue, and then there's always like a tungsten fiery source on their face. So we're really pushing the blue and orange on this one. I try and push it a little more towards daylight on the face when I can, but you'll notice that with all the candles and stuff and the fire on the floor, that sometimes these push a little orange. But I think it's a neat look, very stylized, and definitely what they're going for on this project. Am I going to be in frame here, Jay?
Yes.
Okay. Like this way? Or else you might catch Tim in the background of some of these. I brought him back onto this project because I thought we worked well together when he was my key grip. On these short films, you kind of have to be each other's best boy. We don't have comms or walkies, so I spent a lot of this time yelling at Tim to push a light up or off, or switch it on and off. So hopefully he didn't get tired of me. Yeah, so I got home really late. This is day 2 of the same shoot, and we're doing more of the same. Day for night, blacking out windows, big moonlight key. So what's fun about this shot is the orange light on his face is actually a gag light, because its intensity is going to bounce up and down based on the spirits of the seance they just did. For us, means that Tim gets to shake a light at a guy's face. He was actually really excited for this. This light has special effects, so if you look carefully, it's flickering like fire.
All right.
So here's a good opportunity to see one of our blooper shots. So you'll have to forgive the footage quality. This is a LUT on an MP4 that they were nice enough to give me. So this isn't final. But one of the PAs was in charge of the hazer on this, and he didn't know how it worked. He forgot to turn it off. So throughout the take, more and more haze keeps getting added. But this is a good example to see my lighting. So there's tungsten fire in the background, but all the key light is this really soft blue moonlight, and it's going through a cookie. That means the light comes through these abstract shapes that makes it look like it's being pushed through a tree. So if you look closely at her face in the smoke, you can tell where the light is hitting and where it's falling at the shadows. Once you have the key light in place, the most important light is the eye light. That's the reflection off the eye that gives them life and a soul. Can be difficult to place sometimes, especially when the actor has multiple eye lines, but it looks great when you get one. I'm really excited about the Red Komodo that I just got, because now I have the opportunity to film different events and different things and really try and build myself as more of a filmmaker than I had before, because I'm generally been a gaffer, key grip, VFX artist. So now I can film things and try and build my brand on that element, on that side of things. So yeah, I've had the Red Komodo for about a week now, and I ordered the battery and the card and the charger all like a day, 2 days after I got the camera, because shipping is weird. It's been like stuck in transit. It's had the world's, like, for me anyway, most expensive paperweight. Only being able to turn it on with like the cord it came with. I can't even record anything yet. So I'm really excited for it to come in. So I have packages coming in all week, and the thing I got today was the battery. So that's cool because I can finally take it outside. And I knew this in my head anyway, but from like a long time ago, but I never occurred to me getting it, is outside is super bright, and for all the dynamic range I still need ND filters, but to get ND filters I need a matte box, and I really don't know. There's hundreds of matte boxes, so if you guys have any good suggestions on affordable but decent matte boxes and ND filters, please let me know, because that'd be great, because I am excited to test out the camera, and right now I can't see outside unless you're at like an f/22, and even then it's still pretty bright.